Greetings, my name's Joe Bob, and welcome back to Bastion. For the last time, most likely. This time I really mean it. I thought last time would be the last time, but guess there was just more than I thought. But this is definitely going to be the last level.
The kid's gonna be okay. As for that man, who knows?
I think I was referring to Zolt because I just did his who knows where challenge. Now, the question is, Calamity Cannon or Carbine? And I'm gonna go with Carbine because I still haven't actually, used that one the final upgrade, which gives it an AoE, which is perfect because, yeah, see? No, that's regular Pike. Yeah, bullets cause area damage. So it's basically a Calamity Cannon light, even more so than it already was. I should... Yeah. Oh, right, I haven't done this yet. Bunch of things I could grab, but I think I'm gonna go for Falling Malt.
Fallen malt is filled with crunchy minerals that'll keep you safe out on them rocks.
Because this Pike Vault, see? It caused me to fall down on enemies. And with this, I should be doing triple damage. Huh. Anything else? Things interesting? Breaching bullet sounds fun, but the pull vault combo, it just seems hilarious.
The faith. Mother, this one's for you.
There we go. And we got all our affairs in order. Time to go. What else is there to do?
The Tazzle terminals. All that's left of the Ura civilization. And the last stop on his little journey.
Zolf detected. You've got sensors to track him or something? He bides his time within the remains of the Ura's massive underground sprawl. You make him sound like a supervillain or something. Alright, let's go finish what the Calamity started. Once you enter this area, there's no turning back. Are you ready? Actually, hang on. Before I do that, I should actually test if this combo works. Be back in a second.
Kid takes another drag. Goes out like a light.
Yeah, see?
Ever tell you how the kid got himself wrapped up in this mess to begin with?
Yes, you did actually. What? Oh shit, wrong weapon, wrong skill. Damn it. I forgot that it switches to a skill when you do that. You buy one. Kind of weird, but alright.
Third time's a charm, right? Wrong. The past. Only good thing ever come out of the past is history.
Alright, now we can test it. That does not look like triple damage. Damn it. I really thought that would work.
The past catches up with a kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this stuff.
Okay, so that combo doesn't actually work. And falling like that leaves me pretty vulnerable. So Okay, maybe that's not a winning strategy. That sounds hilarious. You know what? Fuck it. Breaching bullet. Trigger blitz sounds like it would be really useful if I went fully for damage ups instead of beat up. But it's a moot point since I didn't.
Black rise like hot pineapple chowder on a cold day. Brings back memories.
Technically, I still could, but it probably wouldn't be worth it. Although, going for 1 damage instead of 2, and 1 aiming speed instead of 2 aiming speed might be worth it, but... No. I'll stay on the path. I want to be snapping out those shots like there's no tomorrow. Or do I? Now, if even the Calamity Cannon with the damage upgrade couldn't one-shot some of these guys barely, then I don't think then I think I'd probably need both damage ups to reliably one-shot them. So I'd rather just snap off a couple shots instead of hope for a one-shot. Alright. Zaya fled the Bastion when the Ura attacked to learn the truth of what happened to her people. Why are you telling me this now?
I can't hear him at all anymore. He's too far away.
You could hear me before? Do we have radios?
But he'll be alright.
I always am. Usually.
Just needs to get that shard from Zolf and come on home.
Huh. Nothing here. What were you protecting? Who am I kidding? They're not
the
protecting
Calamity
anything.
The Tazzle Terminal's hardest of all.
Really? Then why did so many more of them survive? Or are you talking about the surface?
You know why Zolf went back there.
Or maybe there weren't more of them that survived. Maybe they just... There were... the Calamity. Maybe there were more of them that survived what happened after the Calamity.
The place was his home.
Perhaps they were active for sooner than I thought
All
they
his
were.
old friends and family were there. Taken by the Calamity.
Yeah.
Zolf must be there all alone, just waiting.
Huh. I love this AoE upgrade. Holy shit, this is awesome.
You know what's funny?
Uh-oh.
Well,
A lot of things. Your face. Boom! I like that.
I'm waiting. Poor kid.
Yep. Well, they always said that children are the future. Ow. Ow. Fuck.
Look around. There's not much left to do here in the Bastion, I'm afraid.
I did all the
why
work.
not tell each other stories to pass the time, right?
Seems like all you guys do around here, frankly. I'm doing all the work. Not that I mind. Okay, I mind a little.
Lucia, there's another reason I've been telling something I want you to understand. When the kid brings back that shard, the Bastion will be complete.
So you say. Whatever that means. I noticed that you're telling her, you seem to be about to tell her about the whole stuff you were hinting about, but not me. Is that because the kid already knew about the stuff? Was he in on the whole thing?
This disease the Earth planted here will go away. What happens to Zolf will no longer matter.
I love finishing them off with their own projectiles. I love the shield in this game. It's glorious.
Zealandia will be whole again.
What?
Everything will be back to normal.
Ha!
Everyone will be alright.
Yeah, fuck me. What? Wait. Is it gonna reanimate? Is it gonna, like, bring everyone back from the dead? Does it have, like... I don't know, everyone's... Wait a minute! You said the cores remember everything! Maybe they remember... Maybe they have all the... Everyone's mind or whatever downloaded into those cores, and they're going to use them to bring them back from the dead!
Problem is,
And the city and everything.
we'll all be gone.
What? Okay, that's, that kind of throws the wrench into what I thought.
We're not gonna die. It's more like
Eh.
all of this will just stop.
What?
Things will go back to the way they used to be. That's the power of the Bastion. This whole place is a living record of the times before the calamity. The way things were before this story. Good times, right?
Oh, that's awesome. Holy shit. Talk about an 11th hour superpower. Finally, the ability to jump. The most powerful superpower of all. Being able to jump. So it's more like time travel then, anyway?
You'd be your old self again. Think of all those times that didn't go your way.
Come on. Yeah. But are we actually going back in time, or are we just reverting everything to how it was back in time? Surely the latter, because it can't possibly have records of the entire world. Well, probably.
All of life's little setbacks. Imagine if you could have another go at them.
That would be nice. Imagine if you got the ability to save and load. No, this isn't Undertale.
Mistakes.
Well, maybe not no mistakes, but no avoidable mistakes. Well, I guess they aren't really mistakes if they're unavoidable. They're just bad things that happen.
Anyone you've ever heard.
And you didn't want to hurt, that is. Sometimes you want
Everything you've
people to
ever
get
done,
hurt.
you could do it over. And wouldn't that be grand? Wouldn't you agree?
Indeed.
Well,
Well,
I guess there's nothing more to say.
I guess not. Uh-oh.
Marasim.
Ha.
Who am I kidding?
Yeah, there's always more to say.
Look,
This is distressing.
there's something else.
Uh-oh.
A confession.
Oh no, did you start the calamity?
How come I know so much about the Bastion?
Because you built it? I don't know. Or invented it, at least. Or are you saying that you went back in time? But if that's the case, well, you did a poor job of stopping the calamity. Or maybe you were stopping something else and accidentally caused the calamity.
Well, I designed the place. But that's beside the point.
What do you mean that's besides the point? How is something like that besides... whatever.
There's one problem with a place that sets things back to a bygone time. You
Yeah.
follow me? You can't test it.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Because if you try and test it, well, how do you know it's even going to, you know, not break time? Or worse, put time into like an endless loop because you didn't actually... because you got reset too, and so you just keep going back and going back and going back without actually retaining any of the information. How do you
So
know
you're
it's
probably
gonna work
wondering
properly?
if the calamity happened already. What's to stop it from happening again after the Bastion does its thing?
Yeah, exactly. I hope the answer isn't just, I don't know, we'll just have to risk it.
The answer is... I don't know.
God damn it. I hate it when I'm right. No, I don't.
You're wondering if there ain't some other way out of this mess. It's alright. I can tell.
That would be
Why
preferable.
would you even want another way? Unless...
Well-
unless you wanted to stay here. With us.
I mean, her life before the calamity was not exactly pleasant. As I'd say, her life has gone up in quality since then, probably. Is that arrogant? Maybe.
Well, that's sweet and all, but I don't know if I can stick around.
Oh, hey. And here I thought they... well, never mind.
The weight of the calamity.
Oh,
It's on our shoulders.
interesting.
Can't just let it go.
Ooh. This thing hits like a truck. Oh
Bastion
shit.
does have another function. Strictly speaking.
But I can't even... I can't roll or even jump while using it. Jesus.
If ever the monument blew out and we couldn't repair it, we could still evacuate First, we'd round up as many folks as we could carry. Next, we'd detonate the cores, and we'd take off. Away from here.
Sounds nice. This here... Well, it's alright, but the neighbors are unpleasant. I mean, sure, it's big enough, but look at the location. Oh, shit. This thing has a almost non-existent turning speed. But look at that damage. That it is.
Of course, that would mean no going back. Ever. But then again, that way all of us could leave the city. Together.
That does sound like a lovely option. Certainly better than potentially breaking
Zolf
time.
and his countrymen won't be giving up that shard without a fight, don't you? Zolf and the Ura. All they want now is to see the Bastion fall.
Yep. Just the fury of dead men.
Zolf dedicated his life to a lasting peace between the Ura and Caelondia.
Now look at him. The calamity took a lot from all of us. And some of us, and not even just our lives.
Can't even imagine the city would try to wipe the Ura out. Zolf ain't lost every shred of decency though, has he?
Maybe.
He tried to warn you about his plans. He tried to warn you, kid.
Damn it. That guy seems to be damageable right now. Come on, you bastard.
For Zolf,
Slippery
this ain't
little
a personal
bastard.
matter.
Nope. Get back here.
It ain't a simple matter of pride.
Just die. No!
It's such a shame.
Why didn't you heal?
That's life.
Oh, I must have forgotten to equip Lifeline. Or maybe I already used it. It's hard to tell. There we go. Good. You were a very excellent foe once you stopped running away.
One thing's for sure.
I would have loved to fight you with
Mira
Pike
can't
and
be
Shot.
happy that the kid followed Zolf all the way home.
Yeah, I'm not sure how we did that anyways. Did he have like a tracking device or something on him? Or did we just track his footsteps? Dudes. What the fuck? Jeez. They really are... they really have degenerated. They're just straight up murdering a guy just because I followed him here. Not because he hasn't done anything to you. Yeah. But they're just lashing out at anything and everything, even... Huh. Move on. Abandon Zolf's body and press forward with the battering ram. Zolf's situation is hopeless and a distraction. His plan to avenge the Ura only brought more suffering. All that matters is the safe return of the shard. At least one of those things is correct. Abandon the battering ram and pick up Zolf's body instead. That will be a rather grim way to fight. Zolf is badly injured but breathing. It appears his countrymen turned on him as their situation grew desperate. He nearly destroyed the Bastion. And yet... Huh. Yep. He screwed us over. The Ura... from what I've seen of the Ura so far, they'd abandon him in a heartbeat. Or kill him themselves. Knowing that, is there really any other decision I could make? No, there isn't.
I can see it now. The kid in one corner, and Zolf in the other. Ain't much of a fight.
Indeed.
Don't you worry, though.
Can't even
Once
roll.
the Bastion's restored, it'll all be alright.
Just
You
gotta
ain't
make
still
it.
thinking about that whole leaving the city thing, are you?
Shit. You know decency. Just gotta get to that damn sky thing. Really wish I had picked up Leech Shade. Bastion Bourbon would be nice right now. Just gotta... one step in front of the other. I can do this. Come on, Zolf. We're going home. Just one step in front of the other.
I see
Going.
your star, you left it burning for me. Mother, I'm here.
Come on. Thank you.
Eyes open wide, feel your heart and it's glowing.
Kid's probably dealt with Zolf by now.
Welcome home, sweet home.
It reminds me of myself when I was his age. I ever tell you about those days?
The fate of the Bastion out of his hand. Rex passes the time by telling Zaya stories.
Hey, kid.
Come on.
Get up, kid.
You can do this.
Come on, that ain't funny. I said get up. That's more like it.
Yeah.
Now, set that shard into the monument there. Then we'll talk.
Here we go. One last shard. One last
Can't
trade.
believe you brought him back again. Bet you had to do more than say please this time.
Didn't have to say anything at all. Look at all these guys. Kept them all alive. Even you, Pith. Well, I don't have anything pithy to say, so...
The Bastion. It's finally finished.
Still got a few scars, but
Now,
it's
there's
restored.
something I want you to see. Welcome to the heart of the Bastion. I ain't one for long goodbyes, so here's the deal. Zia and I figure you've done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions.
Huh. Yeah.
Hey, kid.
Tell Rex about what happened to Zolf. He never learned the whole truth, did he?
Zolf only brought more ruin to the Ura. No wonder they didn't take kindly to him.
They brought it to themselves. That's blaming him. At the end of their careers, the marshals used to return their badges to the city.
You've got one thing left to do, so you hang on to that badge. Besides, you earned it.
Yeah. I'm the law around these parts, I suppose. But... yeah. We punish the guilty, and we bring wayward children home. Sometimes that's just bothersome busybody screwing things up for everyone, but sometimes it's needed. The windbags, the beasts of the wild, the Ura, they fought so hard to stop this moment.
Don't let anything you've done get to you. You can save all those creatures here and now.
Maybe. I mean... not that a lot of those... frankly, a lot of the beasts of the wild probably deserve to die. And probably would anyways, and probably would kill plenty of Ceylondians and Ura if we brought them back, but oh well. What will it feel like when the Bastion fixes everything?
You can undo the calamity here and now. Go on, kid. And before I forget, thank you.
You could go anywhere. Would you go back or somewhere else?
Always wondered what the motherland was like. Not that it matters anymore.
I wonder if the motherland's still intact. Who can say?
Made it.
Oh! Finally, another voice. Well, actually, I've heard her voice before in the song, but outside of song. What do you think this is going to work? Do you think this is going to work? What do you think I should do?
So, let's see. You can either prevent the calamity, or stick around with me and Rex. I'd hate to be in your shoes.
Could you go anywhere you wanted? Where would you go?
If I could be any place I wanted, I'd stay right here.
Oh, thanks.
We could go anywhere in the world.
His own people turn on him when his plan to destroy the Bastion faltered.
Zolf tried to talk me into joining him. I tried to talk him out of it. I guess we both failed.
Sometimes words just fail you. They were very brave, but there was nothing left for them but their revenge. One of those times where maybe cowardice would have served them better.
When I finally found my people, I told them we could help. They just took me for a traitor. Glad you showed up.
Yeah. Wouldn't want you ending up like... Wolf. Isn't there some moment in your life you wish you could go back to? I don't know. I can think of a few, but most of the times in my life that... there are a lot of times in my life that I'd like to change, but not that I'd like to go back to. I don't know.
Any moment I'd want to live again happened after the calamity, not before.
Yeah. I know how you feel. So, this is it. Restoration or evacuation? Not an easy choice by any means, not unlike the Zolf one. Restoration could undo so much damage, could restore us to the previous state, but there's a lot of ifs involved. I don't know. Would we, if we had a guarantee that we'd remain like we are now, and then we could prevent it, and even if we failed, we could just do it over and over until we did. But I don't know. If we just go back to the way we were before, then what's the point? We'd just be reliving the same events over and over. I don't know, there's just... And as an evacuation, we'd be abandoning all those people to die, but, well, it's not like we're killing them. They're already dead. We're just not doing everything we possibly can to save them, and I don't know. I guarantee at least some of them deserve to stay dead. Certainly a lot of those beasts of the wild. Queen Anne and all that. Do we gamble everything for a second chance? For everyone else? Or do we get a second chance of our own? Voyage out into the great unknown. No. There's just too much risk in this one. Too much risk that we could just be looping over and over. In the end, just like the previous choice, there's really only one choice I can make. To stay here. With Rux and Zaya and Zol and all those people and all those animals and Pith and all that we rescued. Keep what we've built. Disassemble, like I've been doing this whole time. Take apart the past to build the future. A future for us. God, we deserve it. Don't worry, Rux. It's Zaya. I'm not going anywhere. Neither are you.
Oh, mother. And here I figured you'd had enough of me by now.
I could never have enough of your silky voice.
You could have undone the calamity itself. But instead, you want to stay in a world like this.
Why not? It's a beautiful world, isn't it?
I gotta admit, kid, I ain't yet put much thought in that idea. But carrying on with you here.
That's all I ever considered,
Can't
really.
go back no more. But I suppose we could go wherever we please.
That we can.
And if anyone's left out there, I sure would like to see the look in their faces when we dock this thing right on that doorstep.
Oh yeah.
Getting ahead of myself, though. I'm gonna need a first mate. What do you say?
I set myself, fly the wind, it will take me back to my home, sweet home. Lie on my back, climb to make it wait for me. I'm coming home, sweet home.
That's the end. Or the beginning, rather. And we leave on a mashup of the only two voiced songs. A war ballad and a funeral elegy. Together, they create something new. Of looking on into the future. Nice paper. The world opens up before us. The wind smells just like my heart. God. What a perfect ending to a perfect game. And that is that. We sail the skies out to new lands and old ones. Wherever the wind may take us. The winds of change. A fantastic ending to a fantastic game. That was Bastion. Much like Thief, this was one of my favorite games of all time. Outside of that stupid flamethrower challenge, that was just... on to the next great thing, whatever it may be. This, much like the Bastion, this YouTube channel shall go on, forever on, wherever the winds of change may take us. I hope you'll be there with me for all of it. All of you out there, not just the ones watching now, but the ones who will no doubt come back to this months or years later. And all of you watching now can feel free to lord over the fact that you were here at the start. Without any further ado, I have been Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. Goodbye, for now. Or perhaps, see you later, partner. That's that then.